She is quite possibly going to be one of the best ones we have. You can see how she's easing through those goats. Somebody has definitely been training on her. But the rest of the dogs are over here with me, and she is just, I mean, she was just standing strong on the other side of the nannies and the babies. She's walking through there very carefully. Look at that. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Hello, Indy. You know, when I picked Indy out, Miss White is doing okay. When I picked Indy out, she was one that was very standoffish as a pup. She would hide. You know, you couldn't get a hold of her. You'd drag her, and you had to drag her out. And I kind of wanted to try that because we had pups that were very social, and she was tough. I mean, you really had to put in some time with her just to be able to touch her. And I was hoping that might help her stay more focused on the stock. Not that these dogs aren't doing great. You know, these dogs, they know what they're doing. But it's just, I wanted to have one that was just so focused on the stock that they would just kind of stay where they were supposed to and not really worry about anything else. And I'm anxious to see how she turns out, because if she does turn out well, that may be a pattern as to the kind of dog that I'm wanting here. That doesn't mean they're all going to turn out like that. You know, dogs are probably as much an individual as anything else. But it's just an observation. So this is a little update on Indy and how she's doing. I think she's doing fine. Uh-oh. There's White wanting to make sure she doesn't get too close to her feed, but she's doing fine. She's, as I was showing, she's in amongst the goats, which is nice. So I'm excited about that. We've had rain. Yesterday it rained all day, basically. 40% chance, 20% chance every day this week. I can't remember the numbers, but 19 or 20 days out of the last 27 maybe we've had precipitation. So we've had a lot of rain and we've had a lot of kids. So normally, from what I learned, from what everybody says anyway, I would have been extremely nervous about all the kids that we were having with this rain. But after having those 4 basically near that winter storm, and they just came out of it wonderfully. So I'm not that. I think wet maybe and windy they say is a little worse, but when it's cold and wet and windy, I would say that's the ultimate as far as bad for the goats. So I normally would be a little nervous on the weather that we've had because it's been so wet. Anyway, the kids I think are doing good. I haven't found any that were in trouble. You always run across one that's by itself and wet, and it's so difficult to just move on. But you just, I'll move on, then I'll come back and check them maybe later that day or the next day, and they're usually picked up. Their mama's usually picked them up by then. So I think everything's good. I'm going to give you a little quick video of kind of some of the kids and what they're looking like so far, and just a little brief update on how the kidding season's going with respect to the goats.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. 'Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't. I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you.